Evan Flood, Badger247 here with junior running back Montee Ball. Montee, you've had a couple practices under your belt. Talk about what it's like to get back out there and get out back on the field again.
It feels real good because I mean, of course, we've been practicing or having our summer conditioning workouts and all that stuff. We came here to play football, so it's good that get back on this field. We love. It's a good thing.
Going back to last year, one game really sticks out in everybody's mind as kind of the catalyst to where your season started to really take off. The Iowa game where you had a big fourth down catch, and obviously the touchdown run to kind of win the game there. How big was that for you to make those two plays and kind of put the team on your back there?
It was very big. I hope that during that time it really showed to this team that just as fast as you lose your position, you can gain it right back. And I was working extremely hard whenever James took my spot because I wanted it back. And like I said, I'm really grateful that happened. And I'm trying to carry it forward this season.
Now, obviously, you had a really successful end of last year. Talk about what you did this year to kind of prepare better for next year. I know you said you lost about 24 pounds. How do you think that'll help your game going into this season?
Well, yes. What I did was I ran a lot more this summer, and what I'm looking forward to is my cuts to be a lot better, a lot faster, and to make a lot more explosive runs this season. So I'm really interested and excited to see this happen.
Now, we put James on the spot earlier. I asked him who would have more yards this season, you or him. His answer was him. What do you have to say about that?
Well, of course you would say that. I mean, that's him, but he's wrong. Because I'm going to have the most yards this season, but that's the healthy competition that Coach Beal and Coach Hammond make sure that we share between one another.
Now you guys, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, because it's only going to better the team to have a healthy competition.
Now you guys had very productive seasons last year. Talk about what's that like to battle with him day in and day out.
It's battling with a player a very great running back that we have here. So to battle with him, when I beat him in some workout activities and stuff like that, feel good about myself, and vice versa with him. So it's really good, like I said, to have the healthy competition and battle between one another because it's only going to make this team better.
There's a lot of competitions up for grabs here coming in the fall. Would you say you guys are very competitive at each other day in and day out?
Yeah, day in and day out we are. He'll make a long run in practice, and I want to make sure I make an even longer run. He makes a catch, I want to make a better catch and all that stuff. And that's the main thing that's been stressed between us is have that competition between one another.
Now you got two freshman running backs also in the backfield, Jeff Lewis and Melvin Gordon. Can you talk a little bit about what you've seen from them so far?
I'll start off with Jeff. What he's done. He's been here for quite some time, but I like how he's sticking with learning the game, sticking with taking the coach's criticism and all that stuff and learning. And then with Melvin Gordon, off the bat I can see that he's a very talented player. But obviously he gets to learn the playbook and all that stuff. But mainly for the both of them, I'm glad to see that they're both working very hard and competing between one another.
Now outside of Camp Randall here, the hype surrounding this team right now is just through the roof. You talk about what kind of distractions that may cause for you guys. Is that a problem at all?
Well, we're human. We enjoy it a little bit, but like I said, this is a business trip that we're taking right now, so we make sure we forget about the cameras. And like I said, nothing is guaranteed for this season, so we make sure that we go in each practice and each film study determined to practice extremely hard, study extremely hard.
Now, like last season, there's a lot of big games on the schedule again this year. Two back-to-back night games at Michigan State, at Ohio State, along with the game here against Nebraska under the lights. Are those games more fun for you guys, or is it just like any other game?
Well, of course, they're a lot more fun because the hype of the game and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. Still watching on TV, also the hype for it. But also on the flip side of it, it's just another game, it's just another business thing we have on our schedule, and make sure we go and get a W out of it for the next game.
All right, for Montee, I'm Evan from Badger247, live from Badger Media Day. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks.